Everyone, welcome back to AZ 204 Lab 4 Exercise 4. Okay, so here is the lab scenario, and so far we are done with exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3, and in this video we'll work on the exercise 4. And here we are going to work on migrating SQL data to Azure Cosmos DB. Okay, so let's go to the browser where we have all the instructions ready. So here we are, exercise 4. And task 1 is to create a migration project. Okay, so in the VS Code we need to open a new terminal, and in the command prompt enter the following command. Okay, .NET new console dash dash name adventureworks dot migrate. So we are going to create a new project in our VS Code. So I'll go here. Okay, I'll just go one step back, and here I'm going to put this particular command. So I'm going to, under adventureworks, I'm going to have a new project called adventureworks.migrate. Let me hit enter. Oh, sorry, hit enter. Okay, so now it says done. So here is our new project, adventureworks.migrate. Okay, so we are good. Now the next thing is, at the command prompt we need to command prompt, then select enter to add a reference to the existing project, adventureworks.model project. Okay, so we'll copy the command as it is, and we'll go back to the VS Code. We'll paste the command and hit enter. So basically it will create a link with our model, this project, adventureworks.models. Okay, so it says reference is good, it's added to the project. So we are good here. Let's go back to the browser. Now next thing is, at the command prompt enter the following command and then select enter to add a reference to the existing adventureworks.context project. Okay, so I'll copy this one and then I'll go back to VS Code, paste, enter. So basically we are creating references to our new project to the existing ones. Okay, now let's go back. Here it says, at the command prompt enter the following command and then select enter to switch your terminal context to the adventureworks.migrate. Okay, now we need to switch the context. Okay, it's done. Now at the command prompt enter the following command and then select enter to import version 2.2.6 of Microsoft Entity Framework Core.SQL Server. So basically we are going to import this particular package. So I'll copy this one from here and I'll go back to the VS Code. Let me just clear actually from these things, CLR, and I'll paste it here. So this will add a new package to our project, Microsoft.Entity Framework Core.SQL Server. Okay, so it's done. We are good. Let's go back. Now it says that .NET add package command will add this particular package from NuGet. For more information, click here. Okay, perfect. Now next thing is that at the command prompt enter the following command, then hit enter. So again we need to install Microsoft.Azure.CosmosDB package. I'll paste it here, hit enter. Okay, installing the package is done. Very good. Now next thing is that we need to build our project. Okay, just to make sure that there are no errors. So let's see how it goes. So I'm not expecting any sort of errors at the moment. So there are no warnings, there are no errors. So we are good here. Now next thing is task 2. Okay, so here we are done with the task 1. Now task 2 is create a .NET class. Okay, so in the Explorer pane, in the VS Code, expand migrate project and open the program.cs file. Okay, program.cs file, delete whatever is there, and you need to add these two namespace. Okay, so just follow me here. Let me just clear these things from here first. I'll go to adventureworks.migrate program.cs, need to delete whatever is there, and we need to paste these two namespaces. I'll select. Okay, so we are done until step 4. Next is we need to add one more import, which is this one, so that we can access Azure Cosmos DB in our program. Okay, let's go back to the browser. Next step is that add the following code to import. Now we need to import one more package, which is this one, using Microsoft.Entity Framework Core. Okay, we'll copy, go back to the VS Code. I'll paste it here. Control S. Let's go back to the browser. Now add the following line of code to add using directives for the built-in namespaces. Okay, so we need all these namespaces. I'll copy and paste it here after this. Okay, back to the browser. Now we need to create our program class. Okay, so here is what we need to write some code in this particular class program. So first of all, we need to go and define a constant inside our class. It says SQL DB connection string. Okay, so we need to update here. Now what it says that you need to update this value with ADO.NET connection string. Okay, so I'll go to my notepad and I'll copy this one that we copied earlier. So I'll go to the VS Code is here. I'll just update the string here, connection string. I'll save this one. Okay, let me just make it, bring it down. So we are good so far. Let's go back to the browser. Now what is next? It says that you also need to add one more connection string in our project. So I'll add the string here. What is happening? Okay, so this is the another string. It says Cosmos DB connection string. Let's go to the browser. Now it says that you need to put here your primary connection string that you fetched earlier. Okay, so if you guys remember, now here you can see in my notepad that you will find primary connection string. It's here. So I'll just copy this entire thing, account endpoint and everything. So I'll go back to the VS Code and I'll paste the value here. Okay, perfect. Oh, it says account endpoint equals to. Okay, we'll see now. So we are good. Now we need to add one more method, the main method, which will be async. Okay, I'll add the method here. Now we'll write some code inside this particular method. Okay, let me just go back here. We need to add start migration. In the main method, we need to add this particular string. It will print the message on the console. It says start migration. Okay, and then we need to save the program in the VS Code window. Terminal, go and at the command prompt entity switch to your terminal context. Okay, so now we need to switch to adventureworks.migrate. I think we are already there. One second, let me see. If I go to VS Code, and I think we are already here. Let me see how it goes. Yeah, it should give me an error, right? Correct, because I'm already there. So if I do CD one step back and if I run this, okay, so here we are good. We need to do one CD and then we need to run the command. Okay, so we are good now. Now let's go back to the browser. Okay, now we need to run the .NET build command just to make sure that there are no errors in the project. So I'll just type the command here .NET and build command. So just wait for this to happen. Okay, it says there is one error. It is expecting semicolon, seems like. Okay, Control S. Okay, .NET build. So we are good now. Basically, I missed one semicolon in the end of this string, but now we are okay. Okay, so kill the terminal. So here we are done with the task 2 as well. Now task 3 is to, okay, so we'll work on task 3 and task 4 in the next video because it will take some time. Okay, so we'll continue in the next video. Bye.